Willkommen zurück zu GreedFall. Als wir hier in das Lagerhaus eingebrochen sind und immer noch nicht wissen, wo die Träger sind. Ich denke, ich habe es einfach in dem Moment verkackt, als die wieder despawned sind. Denn ich muss irgendwelchen Leuten Bescheid sagen. Und jetzt stehen die ja, wie ihr wisst, wieder hier vorne. Echt, das wird also wohl schlecht enden. Ich werde jetzt mal, denke ich mal, einen Kampf provozieren, indem ich da einfach aus der Tür gehe. Okay, das geht nicht gut. Ja, keine Ahnung. Mir fehlt da der Wissenschaftspunkt für das Schlafgetränk Dingens Bums. Was ist, wenn wir jetzt von hier laufen?
Orders haven't changed, you know. No.
Ich kann ihn halt auch nicht nochmal wegschicken. Hallihallo. Fleisch ist natürlich beim Sichtkontakt angegriffen und ein Pipapo. Schwierig. Gut, hier war ich ja vor uns noch nicht drin. Über mir ist safe noch einer. Über dieses Schloss knacken. Das ist ja absolut kompliziert. Weil ich kann gar keine Truhen öffnen. Den nächsten Perk gibt es ja erst ab Stufe 4. Versuchen jetzt einfach unser Glück. Lauf doch. Jo, sie erst hat High Vision. Aber was soll's? Nur noch mal zur Info, alle, wenn ihr gegen Gilden kämpft, wie das hier gerade der Fall ist, dann macht ihr miese bei denen. Ergo, die Verbindung wird schlechter zu diesem Bund. Theoretisch sind wir ja neutral gerade, aber gehen halt gerade immer weiter ins Minus. Es nervt mich langsam, dass ja alle Kisten zu sind. Wieso komme ich hier auch nicht weiter? Ich muss doch irgendwo dieses Outfit herbekommen. Oder den Schlüssel oder irgendwas. Es muss so eine Alternative zum Schlossknacken geben. Obsidian, okay. Gut. Okay, doppelt gut. Okay. Oh, hi.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
Alter, ich kann nicht mit dir reden. Schwierig. Oder? Kann ich mit dir reden? Nein, kann ich nicht. Ich gebe zu, das war wahrscheinlich der unliebe Weg. Nautenruf -1. Ja gut, ne? Passiert. Erster Offizier Handschuhe. Super. Gefängnisschlüssel. Doppel super. Ah ja, und die Handschuhe von dem Typen waren besser. Obwohl, mein Handwerk geht halt runter. Ja, egal. Hallöchen. Hä? Ich habe doch gerade den Schlüssel aufgenommen. Huch. Hafengefängnisschlüssel. Hafengefängnis? Ja, no? Wieso kann ich den nicht benutzen? Ach, soll das? Das Spiel trollt mich. Hier noch lang. Hallo. Hier war was safe schon drin. Ich glaube, das war das erste Gebäude, in das wir eingedrungen sind. Um die Fake-Papiere zu holen. Wie gesagt, ne, ich kann die Zähne halt nicht öffnen. Hallöchen.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Ach, das sind die, okay. Das sah auch wieder aus wie Banditen. Da komme ich ohne. Okay. Das Spiel macht es einem nicht leicht. Das muss man ihm lassen. Also die erste Situation habe ich wahrscheinlich, wie gesagt, safe direkt verschissen. Mal gucken, ob wir eventuell irgendwie noch auf Stufe 4 kommen.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellent.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Okay, hoch darf ich nicht. Gut. Geklärt. Klappern erstmal so ein bisschen die Punkte ab hier. Weil die scheinen ja auch noch eventuell Nebenmissionen für uns zu haben. Vielleicht ja den Zusammenhang zu dem Gefangenenschlüssel.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Okay, dann gehen wir erstmal den Quacksalber auf die Spur.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion
heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like...
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Echt jetzt? Dazu muss ich jetzt erst... Uff. Ich hatten der seinen Kahn, aber... Ach so, ja gut. I see. Durch der merkwürdige Alchemist der Allianz, der oben einen Raum gemietet hat, hat uns bei uns ausdrücklich während seines Aufenthalts nicht zu reinigen. Dieser alte Narr will vermutlich vermeiden, dass wir versehentlich seine Figuren zerbrechen oder was auch immer. Also kümmere dich nicht um seinen Dreck. Der Kunde bekommt, was er will. Ah, ja. Die Seiten beschreiben in kleiner, fast unleserlicher Handschrift Versuchsergebnisse, Beobachtungen von Patienten, die unverständliche Symbole, doch die Komplexität einiger Rezepte zeigt eindeutig, dass der Verfasser ein echter Alchemist war und gewiss sehr kenntnisreich.
To my help! Death to the others!
Ah ja. Das sagt doch eigentlich schon relativ viel über den guten Herrn aus. Gegengift des Quecksalbers? Ja, interesting. Wieso braucht er denn Gegengift, wenn es ein Heilmittel ist? So, Wagen. Ach, habe ich jetzt genug Beweise oder was? Na dann.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation.
Oh, ich hab's
He got
getan.
away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
In GreedFall kann eine Quest meist auf verschiedene Arten abgeschlossen werden. Der Sade hat mehrere Eisen im Feuer. Raffinesse, Überredungskunst, Intuition, Korruption, das Fertigen von Gegenständen auf dem Werktisch. Das alles sind Wege, die dir zur Verfügung stehen, um deine Ziele zu erreichen, um dich in diesen Gebieten zu verbessern. Verteilst du Punkte im entsprechenden Talentbaum oder trägst Ausrüstung, die Boni bietet. Drohungen und der Kampf sind weitere propade Optionen, wenn deine Feinde nicht empfänglich für deine Talente sind. Du da, sprich.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight.
Na
I
super.
hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Ach,
Here
scheiße.
you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked.
Ja Gott, das weiß ich jetzt
People
nicht.
stopped going out of their home, and then thank people. I also... Yeah, but that's not...
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Würde eigentlich nach dem Alten fragen. Ach, oben. So, was ist denn hier oben? Aha. Na, alter Mann? Schon auf der Abreise?
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Ich wette, ich mache mir das Spiel gerade die ganze Zeit selber schwerer mit den Entscheidungen, aber da das Spiel ja doch sehr stark auf Diplomatie baut, wie ich so gehört habe, muss ich natürlich so ein bisschen versuchen, mit in die Richtung zu gehen. Nicht, dass ich mir das ganze Spiel selber versaue, indem ich mir hart schwer mache.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Von einer schrecklichen Nebenwirkung erzählen, ihm befehlen, ihre Wege zu gehen, eine Einigung vorschlagen.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me!
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Okay, das war dann doch ein bisschen einfacher, als ich dachte. Konnte ich jetzt so nicht auf Stufe 4 schaffen.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Saheen.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Genau, verzieh dich. Oh, Schnellreise. Ist ja auch nice.
Your Excellency,
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Doch, Level 3. Krass. Hier haben wir übrigens einen Talentbaum. Verdammt großes Ding. Achso, verbleibende Punkte habe ich noch 2. Für den Kampf. Aber habe ich den schon oder? Ja. Angriffe mit Einheiten versuchen mehr Schaden. Angriffe mit Schuss verursachen mehr Schaden. Ermöglicht das sofortige Ausschlag von Fallen auf den Boden während des Ausweichens. Göttlicher Markierung. Ermöglichung göttlicher Magierringe. Basisangriff, Schattengeschoss. Destabilisierender Angriff, Schattenwirkung, 50% Magieschaden. 200% destabilisierender Effekt. Aber 3 Magiekosten. Stasis. Schwere Einhandwaffen. Gott. Das kostet mich. Trotzdem 2 Punkte direkt. Ist klar. Ich will eigentlich gar nicht so hart auf Magie gehen, aber... Okay. Baller erstmal in den Schaden rein. Und dann danach haben wir Magie ja immer noch anwenden. So, wir haben ja einen Hut bekommen. Gott, grässlich. Cool. Okay, eine neue Quest bekommen. Zumindest nicht ganz. Nehmen wir als nächstes die Ketzerjagd. Finde die Schleuser. Achso, das ist noch die Dings. Wofür der Wirtschaftspunkt fehlt. Ist halt echt schwer. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich auf Schlossknacken bauen soll oder halt auf dieses Wirtschaftsding, damit ich Tränke bauen kann. Aber beides halt
You still
mega
haven't found your
wichtig.
cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Naughts have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Ja, easy, dass wir die ja schon aus dem Weg geräumt haben. Zwar nicht gezielt, aber wir haben sie aus dem Weg geräumt. Hier liegen sie ja überall noch verstreut. Hallo.
Are you the smuggler that the Naughts arrested?
You massacred all these guards just to ask me that question? You must really be in a hurry to get out of the city.
Answer me, please.
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Naughts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Nein, ich wollte hier nicht rein. Eigentlich lasse ich den ungern frei, da ich das Verbrechen ja stoppen soll. Und jetzt habe ich dem bloß freien Fuß gewährt. Ah ja, jetzt muss ich dort halt wieder irgendwie rein. Ja, der Witz, ich brauche wirklich den Wirtschaftspunkt. Alles andere ist erstmal egal. Denn das Lager wollte ich ja schon gern noch leer räumen. So wie das mit den Trägern halt klingt. Hi.
Damnation, we've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
It doesn't sit well with me to send you to the flames. I freed your smuggler, and he'll certainly be in touch. He, or another member of his band. Be careful, and safe travels.
Oh, thank you, my lord. You are a man of noble heart. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of
Ich bin
kindness.
ein gutherziger Mensch, wenn es um sowas geht. Ich meine, soll doch jeder glauben, an das glauben, was er will.
It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Lol.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Genau. Und das war's dann auch schon wieder mit der Folge. Das Tutorial dauert echt lange. Aber es macht mega Bock. Ich muss sagen, mir kommt es vor, als wäre das Spiel von den Vampire-Machern, da das Inning relativ fast dasselbe ist. Aber Vampire hat nicht diesen Touch, der hier verfügbar ist. Nichtsdestotrotz, danke fürs Zusehen. Bis dahin zur nächsten Folge, wenn es dann heißt GreedFall. Ja. Fail. Nein. Bis es da wieder heißt, aber GreedFall und schauen, was uns noch so erwartet. Bis dahin und ciao.